Hello, I'm Chris, but if you're watching this, you probably already know that. And this is kind of a quick overview of some of the work that I did my sophomore year in our interactive technology class, which was just work in a Torque, which is a game engine. This was just practice on putting objects in and, well, getting the world to work. Back then, this was just, I think, Torque, just regular Torque. It wasn't Torque 3D or anything new. As you can see, I had some surfaces set up to always look at the camera, and of course I just booted this up, and probably old PNGs that got transferred over, therefore the black isn't clear anymore. I can tell you this right now, this wasn't the actual final project or product, even though this was marked as final. I'm actually pretty sure this is the one that I put together before I turned it in. Did some last minute work to make things look a little better. But yeah, I designed a houseboat, which was cool, and a lot of the textures did not play nicely at all, and the lighting was super intense on the inside, and the entire thing looked like a really bad acid trip. But it was a lot of fun to make, and I actually think I'm gonna tool around with Torque a little bit more. Yeah, looking down, you can see some of my custom character stuff. You know, all this stuff was recolored and retooled to fit that character that I felt was myself at the time. Alright, loaded in the actual final. I'm actually pretty sure this is what I turned in. As you can see, these are probably all PNGs that are all facing the character. They have some movement on them to make it look like there's wind blowing. It's just one of the many things we went over in that class, and it was a lot of fun going through all of those options. And I can say, looking back on this, I had a lot of fun making the landscape, even if it was, you know, a borrowed height map. It was a lot of fun. I didn't do so well on the houseboat. That was kind of hit and miss. But also, keep in mind, at the time when this was being made, you had to export it from 3ds Max out to Constructor, which was another program, to convert it into files that you could actually work in Torque, and then from Torque, you made everything fit and or look good. So it was this huge process that went wrong maybe half the time. It was kind of a pain. I've been playing around with Torque 3D, and it's a lot easier. Yeah, so that thing under the staircase, that's actually supposed to be art. And I actually do remember having a bed up in the loft area, but that, I don't know what happened to that file. So yes, that is my final.